Hey guys, my name is Angie and welcome to my crafty cubby, or welcome back. Today I have an everything I crocheted recently video for y'all. I have been pretty busy lately with other things. I had a market this past Saturday. It wasn't that great, but it's okay. I'm still learning, and I'll share a little bit more about that later because I don't plan on doing a market recap. I didn't keep track of what I sold. My daughter did, kinda, but she's so busy. And my husband went with me, so I didn't take any video. I took a short video of my setup, and I'll let y'all know the numbers at the end of this video. But anyway, and I've been decorating for Christmas because I love Christmas. I have a lot of decorations, and I'm a little OCD and a little crazy, so I had to deep clean my house and decorate. So that took a lot of my time this past week. But I'm going to jump right into it and show you guys and tell you guys what I made. First up, we have the Christmas tree cakes that I've been seeing everywhere. This pattern that I followed is by Storybook Crochet here on YouTube. This is the first one I made, and as you see, it's a little heavy on the sprinkles. Looks like the top fell off the sprinkles, but that's okay. You know, I like sprinkles, so that's fine. And I did give him this hook because I'm wanting to fill in this tree back here with my crochet ornaments. I did have that lit up. I thought it would look nice, but it really just looks like a blob of light back there when I have it on. So, but anyway, there's the first one. And then the second one, I did much better on the sprinkles. I think this one looks way better. But they're still really cute. I mean, this one's still cute, but I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, I went happy with the sprinkles. But anyway, then next up, I have these little Christmas trees that I love. And this is one thing that I sold at the market. I made 3 of these green ones. And this pattern is by Foxton Handmade on Instagram. And I will link where I found all these in the description so y'all can find them if you like. But I also made a dark pink one and a light pink one. And these did not sell, but the 2 pink ones did. A little girl came by and she wanted, I think she picked out the dark pink one for herself. And she said she was going to get the light pink one for her sister. So her and her mom bought those. But anyway, yeah, 3 little Christmas trees here. And I will put in a picture here real quick of the 2 pink ones I made. Just so y'all can see. I'm going to give it a second. Alright. And then next I made the Snowman Bobbles. And I'll have to find where I got this pattern because I can't find it for some reason. But I will try to find where I got these. But I made 2 in the plush yarn. And I made this one first in acrylic, and this one's going to hang on the tree back there. I want to get this video made so then I could put all my decorations on and around my tree back there. Next I have the cupcake, and I just kind of freehanded this so I don't have a pattern for it. I've been seeing cupcakes everywhere, and I thought they were adorable, so I wanted to try one. I think I did pretty good. So there's that. And then next I have the bags. And this bag, I'm going to show y'all real quick. My daughter took this one. This was the second one I made, and it's a little dirty now because she's done taking it everywhere. But, and she's a little short, and I made it for 5'2" to 5'8" because they have different lengths for different people, and I thought that was the most average, but my daughter happens to be under 5 foot, so she had to tie hers up. But anyway, it is this cute little retro bag, and she's already put all her stuff on there, and it's got her stuff in it. So but this pattern is by Little John's Yarn here on YouTube, and this was so much fun to make. I really enjoyed it because you make the strap and then it crochets on. You don't have to sew anything. So I thought that was really cool. And then this is the first one I made. I put a button and a latch on this one. I thought I was going to the witchcraft market that past weekend, but they canceled it on me, so I found the other one I went to that it did okay. It did okay. But not what I wanted, obviously. But anyway, this was the first one. And I just love it. It was just fun to make. I can't explain it, but it was fun. Okay, and then next I have the little mini cats. Here's a little orange and beige one. Of course, you gotta have the little thing back there. My daughter will not let me make a cat without putting a little X on the behind. She thinks they're not complete without them. And I guess I'd have to agree. Super cute though. This pattern is by yarnstitch.nyc on Instagram. And I made one more. Of course, this one came out way bigger, different yarn. Same pattern, different yarn. It's crazy the difference. But there's those. And then next I'll show y'all my goat. I love this guy. This one's my husband's favorite so far. He just loves the little beard and stuff. And I do too. I think it's super cute. I bought this pattern off of Etsy from Madeline May Company. I have done one of her patterns before and I really enjoy it. Like, it really don't take long. Maybe like an hour and a half to do this. If I had to guess, I wouldn't time it myself, but somewhere around there probably. Then next, I have my notes down here too, is why I keep looking down here. Next, we'll do the little mini greenies, and I have 3 of them, and I love these. I'm so surprised one of these didn't go. I have 3 here. I'll show y'all one a little better. I love the eyes I use too. I think it's so cute. But this pattern is by Johan Amigurumi on Instagram, and it was so much fun, y'all. This is like 30 to 45 minute make. Super cute, super quick. And the Grinch is by far my favorite holiday tradition, is to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the old one with Jim Carrey. I mean, I like all of them though. Like the new cartoon one, I like it too, but it's just like a memory for me. I remember like riding my bicycle to the Eckards, it was an Eckards then, to buy the VHS when it came out for How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So yeah, and it was VHS. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, VHS. So, love the Grinch. And then I made this big Grinch guy, and I did follow the same pattern from Johanna Amigurumi. See if I can get them all in there. There we go. I followed the same pattern, but without the baubles, of course. And then I just made legs and arms and sewed them on. So there's that guy. This is just way bigger yarn. So it just worked up a lot bigger. I love him though. I want to keep him. So I overpriced him because I didn't want him to go anywhere. This is another one that I'm not quite sure where the pattern came from. I will try to find it to link it below, but I made a Pokeball, and someone about bought this, but they wanted 2, and I only had 1. And the reason I only made 1 is because I used 2 different yarns here, and if you can tell, like the red is thicker than the white, and that bothers me because I'm OCD. So I do plan on making more, but I'll use the same yarn for the whole thing, of course, except for the acrylic little button here. But I do think it's really popular and really cute, so I will be fixing that problem, and I'll be making lots more probably. And then next I have the puppies. I made these 2, and this reminds me of my dad's dog, Lola. It's a little poodle, which I don't know if this is supposed to be a poodle, but this just reminds me of her for some reason. I think they're really cute. This one is by Rosalie Toys on Instagram, and it was super quick, super fast. Excuse me, guys. I have a little heartburn going on. But anyway, love them. And then while I was at the market, I made the yellow one. just quick and easy make. And I had cats, and I was like, well, I gotta have a dog, right? So I made dogs. But anyway, and then next I have the Santas, and I love this, y'all. It's so fat and so cute. Um, I think they're adorable. I made 2 of them. And this pattern is by Coffee and Crochet here on YouTube, and it's a great tutorial. There's just not much I can say about it. I mean, you change the colors, that's the worst thing about it, you know, but I think he's so fun. And I had to make a Santa. So 2 of those. And then I made these tarot bags because I thought I was going to the witchcraft market. And that didn't pan out. So, but anyway, I will show you guys. I just freehanded this a while back. I made some little pouch bags, and I changed the shape, but still kept the same design for the pull string here. So I made this black with a green moon and a purple star. I made this purple one with the white moon phases. And I made a black one with red moon phases. So I thought these were really cute. Okay, so that's everything I made. Now I'm going to tell y'all about the market. Okay, it was from, I think it started at 11. It was 11 to 3. Setup was at 8:30. We got there at 8:30. My family went with me. It was $30 for the space. And yeah, so I made $64. Which the market was like 25-30 minutes away from my house. So with gas and the $30 fee for the spot, kind of just broke me even. Which we did have fun. My daughter got some bracelets, and she gave me this one with Hedwig because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Huge. I have so much Harry Potter stuff. She got some necklaces. We ate good food. They had some Oh no. Oh no, guys. My phone fell. Sorry about that. But anyway, we ate some good barbecue. We had some good coffee. We had a good time, but we probably spent more than I made. But that's all right. You know, it's not the end of the world. It was only my second market. I wasn't prepared for it because I thought I was going to the other one. But anyway, I'll try to remember a couple things I sold. I know I sold one of my turtles that I made way back. It would be like one of my first few short videos on YouTube. It was like a colorful shell, and it was really pretty. I sold one of those. I think it was sold for $15, I believe so. I sold those 2 trees I was talking about. I sold a little mini chicken. Oh, I sold my little devil dude. And that was so funny because it was like a couple in their 50s, and him and her walked up, and he was like, she calls me her little devil. And he said more than that with my 15-year-old daughter sitting there. But anyway, luckily it's nothing she ain't heard, and I don't mind. But to someone else, they would have. But I thought it was hilarious. Like, it made my day. You know, he was her little devil, and he needed that devil. So he got my devil. I'm sure I sold something else, but I can't remember. Oh, a possum. I sold a possum. And that's all I can remember. I didn't really, like, it just wasn't going well, so I wasn't really into it. It just, you know, it's just one of those things. But it was a fun time to spend with my family. And so there are positives. And that's always good. So, yeah. But anyway, I have another market on the 29th with the witchcraft people that hold it. They just switched me to a different date. But I was, like, dead set on going the last weekend, so I just found somewhere else to go. But I am looking forward to that market. I'm hoping it goes better. And I'm a little worried because they did say that they canceled the other market because the one they had the week previous did not do well. So that was the whole reason of them canceling that one to combine everybody to their last 2 markets of the season. So I'm not going to go into it with high expectations because I don't want to be that disappointed. But I do hope I at least break even. And that one cost me a good bit of money. It was like $69 for the spot. So, but anyway, it's all good. It's only my 3rd market. We'll see how it goes. As of right now, with everything how it went, I probably will not sign up for another one of their markets because I tried to get a refund. They were like, nah, I can't do that. I'd have to refund everybody and it'd come out of pocket. But anyway, we're not going to go there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. As of right now, I do not think I would ever sign up with them again because they haven't handled it right. They haven't sent me any information. At least the last market I went to that I made $64, at least she was on top of it. And I think I will give them a little credit because I believe it was like a newer farm. And I don't think they had held a lot of markets previous to that. And yeah, so I just think, and it was like down a lonely road. So I don't think many people knew it was back there. So, but at least she did handle it right. Like she sent out information, how to do everything, where you need to go, what you need to do. So I did like that. So, I may do another market there. If I can even break even, that would be okay with me because it was fun and I enjoyed myself. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but I will let y'all know how it goes on the 29th. I think they're advertising it as like a Black Friday event. So I'm hoping it does well. We will see, and I will let y'all know. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's all I got to say today, and everything I made recently. I am going to get on top of things to get some things crocheted. And yeah, I appreciate y'all spending this time with me and watching my video as always. And if y'all could like, subscribe, and comment, it means the world to me. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great day.